Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is our co-main event of the evening. This is a featherweight contest scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Now, let's meet our fighters. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 4 wins and 1 defeat. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. He weighed in 145.4 pounds. Representing Beat White Boxing and MMA from Daytona Beach, Florida. Please welcome Anderson Superman Hutchinson. And now, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 6 wins and 3 defeats. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighing 143.6 pounds. Representing American Top Team from Atlanta, Georgia. Please welcome Pedro Gomes. And when the action starts, our referee, Josh Rucker.
All right, guys, we went over the instructions in the locker room. You know what you're here for. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch them up. Best of luck. God bless.
All right, so this co-main event at 145 featherweight, Anderson Superman Hutchinson. There on the left-hand side of your screen in the blue Superman trunks. And Pedro Gomes there on the near side of your screen in the black board shorts, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Yeah, Pedro Gomes, I've actually had the opportunity to train with him at American Top Team. He's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu under Jucao. So, you know, looking if he gets to the ground, you know, that's you're definitely going to see where that is where he's going to shine, being a black purple belt under black belt Jucao. Jucao is a fellow UFC fighter. Really, you know, he actually finished his last fight submission, so he got a good team, good coaches, but he looks like he's up against a pretty tough Anderson Hutchinson.
Gomes at 6-3 as a pro, and conversely, Anderson Hutchinson at 4-1 as a pro. Hutchinson was 9-0 as an AMI, so Gomes, at least on paper, has his hands full here tonight. Hutchinson, a very powerful featherweight. You can see how powerfully he's built. Very confident fighter as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, seems like he's pressuring a little bit more. You know, Gomes is backing up a little bit. Like I said, I think Gomes wants to get to the ground and, you know, be able to display his jiu-jitsu a little bit. But, you know, they're both moving really good at the beginning of the fight, so it looks like it'll be a good one.
Hutchinson likes to box on his feet and is a jiu-jitsu wrestler on the ground.
Yeah, Hutchinson definitely a little bit more on his toes. You know, he looks really athletic and kind of like maybe he's setting up a shot on Gomes, but you know, Gomes staying in there tough. He's already taken some big shots, but good leg kick by Gomes.
Gomes is a good athlete. Surfs, skis, horseback rider, all-around athlete. That'll serve him well here tonight.
Yeah, like I said, you know, he trains at American Top Team with me. I've had the opportunity to train with a little bit, and, you know, I mean, kid got the skills for sure. I mean, you know, he belongs in this, you know, he's a good professional fight. I think he's a good prospect, you know, coming up. He came, you know, from Brazil, so it just shows you a lot when guys come all the way from their own home country, travel this far. I mean, they take this seriously. This is their life, and, you know, Pedro Gomes looking to shine tonight here in Jacksonville.
Hutchinson has 3 AMI belts to his credit.
Yeah, man, definitely. Hutchinson looks impressive, man. He has big, strong legs, athletic. He definitely looks like he's a big dude. You got to keep his hands up, though. I know, you know, he's marching him down. He's using good footwork, but you just got to watch out because, you know, Gomes can throw that head kick just like he did, but
that was hard too.
Rise to it.
There's a lot of force on that. You can hear that kick from across the landing here.
Yeah, I mean, in Hutchinson's defense, he's keeping his hands down, but he does have good reaction. He has very good reaction. He has quick reflexes, so, you know, it'll save him. Sometimes guys can do that. They can play around a little bit, but, you know, if you look at fighters like Anderson Silva, they've been caught, and so you gotta be careful of that.
If you just tuned in, you are watching Riverside Beatdown House of Fame MMA on the United Fight Alliance Network. Jay Adams alongside UFC veteran Charles Rosa, who has been tearing it up in the UFC. Had a lot of good brawls in the UFC already, including that big win in Boston. That must have been one heck of a special moment, my friend.
Hell yeah, man, it's a dream come true. This is what I love. I really love fighting. I love watching it, and, you know, I'm glad to be here commentating. You know, this is where I started up. I started up, you know, in the professional shows, moving my way all the way to the big show, and it's really cool to see these up-and-comers come, man. A lot of these guys that you're seeing here are good prospects to make it all the way to the big show, and I think you're seeing, you know, two of them right here. You know, Hutchinson looks pretty strong. He looks like he's throwing some good kicks, and, you know, Gomes isn't backing down either. Good exchange right there.
I think that's what Gomes needs to do. He needs to get that left hand going. You see how low Hutchinson keeps that right arm, that right hand? And if he can clip him once, he'll start getting some respect out of Hutchinson.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, he's, you know, Gomes doing a great job. He's on his toes. You can tell that he's well trained. You know, he's on his toes. His hands are up. He's, you know, he's moving well. But it'll be interesting if the fight gets to the ground. This fight. It looks like it's been a stand-up fight the entire time. But you know, I'm really interested to see his skills. You know, like I said, being a purple belt under. Oh,
he hurt himself.
Looks like he just hurt
his
knee.
He hurt himself. Hutchinson's gonna get all over that like white on rice.
Yeah, he's fighting through it though. You know, I mean, these fighters are tough. They'll let their leg break. His leg is unstable. He should pull guard here right now, and, you know, hopefully he can get a submission. But he's in trouble right now. He needs to take it to the ground.
It's hard to tell whether it was the knee or the ankle.
Yeah, it looks like it was his knee. It looked like it buckled, and it's a little, you know, but you know, he could fight through it possibly. I mean, it's happened to fighters where you just fight through it, man. That's what they're in the cage for. They're fighters, and they're not going to give up. So anything can happen.
Well, you're right about those hands being low for Hutchinson. Alrighty, here we go. Round number 2.
Looks like Hutchinson's going. Oh, beautiful height kick.
Wow, Gomes came out. Look at how low those hands are.
See, this is where the hands down is going to start affecting Hutchinson a little bit. In the beginning, his reflexes and his timing is good, but as the fight goes on, you know, he's going to slow down a little bit, and it looks like a little bit now. Well, his reflexes are slow. Now, he hasn't slowed down. This is an entertaining fight. They both have a lot of energy, but he got to keep his hands up. That's you know, the basics of fighting.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before Gomes measures him properly. That's what a lot of these jabs are. He's feeling the distance. Nice switch kick.
And especially since he's throwing those switch kicks. He's throwing them with some serious power. If one of those connects, Hutchinson's in trouble. But Hutchinson's still looking sharp, looking fresh.
Little cut over the right eye of Gomes. Shouldn't be an issue. Oh, that right hand got through.
Yeah, man, hats off to Gomes. He's battling right through the, you know, the buckled knee, and, you know, he's not making any excuses. He's going out there and he's fighting. Hutchinson, you know, still strong. This is a very good matchup and a good fight.
Beautiful inside leg kick there from Gomes. He's been standing his ground a little more here in round number 2 than he was in 1. He's stepping into the pocket.
Yeah, man, he's not backing down, man. Gomes is a tough kid, man, and he's up against tough opponents. These guys are both swinging it, you know, Hutchinson pressing forward, but Gomes definitely not backing down. When the exchanges go, they're both rolling punches, and this is really entertaining.
Right uppercut there. I love that kick of Gomes. Inside leg kick. Gets a lot of power on that in a short distance. I bet you he played soccer in Brazil.
I'm sure they both.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These Brazilians, man, they kick hard.
Yeah, man. You know, they get a soccer ball in their kids, and they just keep kicking. And oh, he wound up big there. Big punch. These guys are throwing good leg kick.
I'm telling you, man.
That's that soccer kick you were just talking about. That's a goal right there.
There's the measuring.
Yeah, he's working that jab, keeping his distance, because he knows he's marching forward. It's really hard to march forward if you're marching into a jab. You know, it's going to hurt really bad if you're walking into that jab. So he's fighting really good, backing up. Hutchinson pushing forward. Both doing a good job.
Gomes, a great counter fighter. I like what he's doing. His strategy is very solid. He's giving himself the best chance to win here.
Yeah, for sure.
Beautiful inside leg kick. Look at the red welt on the inside leg of Anderson Hutchinson.
Yeah, man.
That's the power of those soccer kicks,
Yeah,
bro.
that's it, man. Brazilian soccer power. That's it. Good movement by Gomes, good movement by Hutchinson. Both these guys are just measuring out, working their jabs, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You know, this is what you train every day. You know, you train to be calm. Both of them look very calm in there. Good footwork, measuring their shots. You know, these are two professionals, and that's why they're here in this cage in Jacksonville tonight.
Hutchinson now backing up. For the first time in the fight, Gomes now walking Hutchinson down.
Yeah, he's throwing some good combinations, Gomes, man. And, you know, Hutchinson's been eating that inside leg kick. I wonder if it's
See him
slowing
move
down
that leg?
a little bit.
Did
Yeah.
you see Hutchinson? That's the first time you get that leg out of there. He said, no, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
he
good.
doesn't want any more soccer goals scored on him.
Oh, nice right there
Good
from
check hook.
Hutchinson.
You
Ah,
heard
there
that
you
one.
go. Take that.
Maybe they both played soccer. I don't know.
Beautiful right.
Ooh, good leg kicks.
That's a good fight.
Ooh, good left hook.
hand.
That definitely wobbled Gomes a little bit. Hopefully he can recover.
I love how he stepped in. He closed the
man.
distance so fast.
Gomes is one tough kid, man. Gotta respect that. These guys are really throwing some vicious shots. You can hear it cage side. You know, this is a real fight right here.
Yep, you hear it across the landing. These guys are trading. Oh, just trading. Well, the knee is fine, you know. Gomes shook it off, and it has not been a factor here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You know, that's the adrenaline. He's tough. You know, it actually happened to me, you know, in one of my fights one time. I thought I was injured, but, you know, you're not going to give up. You're a fighter. You're going to push through it. And, you know, Gomes is proving that right now, how tough he is. Good underhooks. Both of them right here, you know, both up against the cage. They both want to work for their underhooks. Ooh.
Coming up on the 10-second mark here in round number 2. See who tries to finish and steal the round here.
Yeah, this is definitely a close round. Tough one to call again, man. This is, I'm gonna have to hear what you think about it.
I'll tell you, this is another razor-thin margin here.
You know, the first 2 rounds you can get by, you know, with your skills, techniques, and everything you've learned. But this is where it comes down to. This is all heart. You know, this is all the training, everything you put in. This is where you're either gonna find an excuse, you know, you're gonna find an excuse to give up. You're gonna find a way to win. And you know, champions find a way to win.
Athletes in here, Charles. Athletes.
Yeah, man.
Hutchinson's holding his hands up nice and high now. This is a very serious round for him.
Oh, I just got some serious intensity here.
Yep, both of these guys are, you know, on full high alert. You can see it.
You know, Gomes wants to get his back off the cage. That's sometimes, you know, in close fights, especially the 3rd round, you don't want your back in the cage. You kind of can, you know, start wearing yourself down. You want to take the center of the octagon and, you know, show the judges that you want to win this fight. Both of them doing a great job. This is a high-level professional fight, and you know, both of them are not backing down. 2 tough guys fighting each other, you know, putting on a show for this Jacksonville crowd.
Anderson, Superman, Hutchinson, Pedro, Gomes. An absolute treat for the fans here in Jacksonville at the Jacksonville Landing. Jay Adams alongside Charles. I'll tell you, you've been you're very, very humble about all these great things that are happening to you in the UFC. But we are so proud of you, and it's so much fun to have you here and calling the fights.
Yeah, man, happy to be here. This is what I love to do, and you know, it's I mean, I'm a fighter, and I also love to watch the fights. That's what really got me into it in the beginning. I just love watching fights, love watching like the Kimbo Slice fights and all that stuff. And to be able to be down here around all the best fighters in the world in Florida is, you know, a dream come true. You know, and also I get to do what I love to do. I wouldn't rather be anywhere else.
Hey, by any chance, have you seen the documentary Dogfights?
No, I've heard a lot about it, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you triggered that memory in my mind when you said Kimbo. It's
Yep.
more about Dada 5000 than it is about Kimbo, but it is a fantastic documentary. I think it's #1 on Netflix now.
Yeah, I was actually able to go and corner Kimbo in his last Bellator fight when he defeated Ken Shamrock,
Wow.
and that was what they were talking about. They want him to fight Dada because he kind of disrespected Kimbo a little bit, trying to steal some of his thunder. So hopefully that'll be the next one if Dada accepts it, but we're gonna find out.
Be a great fight.
Yeah.
Seth's trying to get him. I saw Seth charge the cage at the end of the fight.
Yeah.
Trying to get him, but it looked like Kimbo didn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
It's not a good fight for Kimbo.
The fight finally goes to the ground. This is kind of where, I wanted to see Gomes. This is his specialty. Jiu-jitsu, he's purple belt in Jucao. So we're going to see if, he can show something here. And maybe finish the fight. He's in the position to win it, but, he should always be trying to finish as a fighter because you don't want to leave it in the hands of the judges.
And he's cut too. Can you see that blood on the canvas? I can't see where he is cut, but he's leaking.
Yeah, he's cut above his eyes, so maybe that's why he's holding on a little bit. But he should start throwing some punches and start opening them up and make sure he secures this win.
This is a great way to finish the fight too, because if you're going in dead even into round 3 and you finish the fight on top, judges are looking for something to give you the edge.
Yeah, but the problem is you don't know that it's dead even with the judges. That's the toughest thing. You always, as a fighter, especially me personally, you're always trying to finish the fight. You can't ever leave it in the hands of the judges, especially if it's this close. I think Gomes is winning the fight, of course, but you don't want to, get robbed. It happens, and you should always be trying to finish.
Little over a minute to go here in the third and final round in this co-main event. Right now, Anderson Hutchinson trying to get back to his feet, trying to cage walk. And when you get a chance, take a look at the back of Hutchinson's right leg. It is nasty.
That is a serious welt right there. He's going to be feeling that tomorrow. It's the thing. You don't feel the fight. Everyone says, oh, does it hurt? But it doesn't hurt until you wake up in the morning. Then you feel it.
Good scramble there from Hutchinson.
Hutchinson ending up on top. And this is why that, you really want to be active when you get those positions because, as you just saw, Gomes dominated, 3 minutes of that round. And now, Hutchinson, if he ends up on top this last minute, he can steal this round. This is not where Gomes wants to be to finish the fight, especially in a close decision.
Yep, half a minute to go here in the fight. Razor thin. Both of these.
Hutchinson looking to finish here. This is a tough spot for Gomes. So he wants to make it back to his feet and show the judges that he's finishing strong, and I think he can still get the win, but he got to defend his neck, he got to defend these punches, and he got to keep moving.
10 seconds to go.
Defend himself good here.
Both these guys trying to finish strong. But
is he going to tap? Is he going to tap? No, he got it out. Good defense by Gomes, purple belt in jiu-jitsu. Able to defend that well.
Great fight. Great fight at 145.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we're going to a decision. Judge Torres scores the bout 29-28 for Hutchinson. Judge Olney scores the bout 29-28 Gomes. And Judge Reichbach scores the bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Anderson Superman Hutchinson!
I'm here with the winner, Anderson Hutchinson. Wow, fantastic fight. It was billed as a phenomenal one. It's exactly what it was. Razor thin, back and forth action, and everyone around the cage, it was mixed. So you know it's a close fight when everyone's going in every direction. Your thoughts on your performance tonight?
First of all, I want to thank God. All glory to Him. It's in His hands. Second of all, I want to thank my teammates, my family, my fans, and my friends. I'm happy with the win. I'm disappointed that I didn't finish. I got to get better, man. But I'm tremendously happy with the win.
You look good out there, though. You were stalking him. You pressed the action in the first couple of rounds. You felt very confident, obviously. You know you must have had a great camp.
Oh, absolutely. I got some killers who kick my butt every day. But, yeah,
Let's talk a little bit about the fight itself. The Brazilians, man, they kick hard. Boy, do they kick hard. And some of those leg kicks, there's a welt on the back of your leg, brother. You don't feel it right now because you still have adrenaline. Tomorrow, oh, man.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to feel it. And I'm Brazilian myself, so I kick a lot, but I felt his for sure. But I'm sure he's feeling mine, too.
So what's next for you? This was such an impressive performance against such a tough competitor. Everybody has their eyes on you now. You're the guy to watch. What are you looking to do next?
Well, honestly, just train and get better. I'm thinking about even dropping to 135. We'll see, because my boy Mike Davis, he's a big 45er, and we go at it in training. So we'll see, though. It's up in the air.
I can imagine how dead you'd be at bantamweight. That's a scary proposition.
Yeah. Hell yes.
All right, thanks so much for all you do here, and thanks for a great fight again. We always know we're going to get an awesome fight when we see you in the cage. One more time for Anderson Superman Hutchinson.